Why? Why do we steal for the poor, always making the wealthy rich, wasting the resources, no caring but the life we lived? Why do we vote in a system that they're designed to win, fighting good and evil, stuck in this life of sin? Why are we stuck in this place where we just waste away, being a slave for money, working hard every day? Why don't we stand up and take the power back, take full control of the decisions that we lack?
Happening trips, so that's me new in Manchester after a 3-hour train ride. I'm here, I've made it in one piece, and this time there was no bump in the train. I bought a ticket, it came all the way through. So I've got off one stop before Piccadilly. This is Deansgate, because I seen that the venue was actually closer to this stop instead of just staying on the train. I got it straight to Piccadilly. So first what I'm going to do is going to head straight to the venue, talk to the Ginger Nomad, and then see what's happening for there. Even though it was a 3-hour train ride, I still never even booked a hotel or nothing, man. So I'm just going to go somewhere after I meet the rest of the troops and then book a hotel, man. Sometimes I prefer just leaving it to when you're actually there. You can figure out a few things, meet with the troops, see what's closest hotels. Maybe there's a cheaper one if you just walk in. Sometimes booking.com, and I use another app called Trip. Sometimes they're a bit dear for ticket prices and that, so sometimes it's better off just to wait when you're here, see if there's like a wee hostel or a B&B or something that I can jump into, man. So I think I'm going to be staying here for a few days as well, man, so stay tuned to the vlog. We've got the gig coming up. I'm going to try to get a studio session booked in with some rappers down here. I'm going to hopefully get an interview as well, and maybe a freestyle video, man, so I'll see how it goes. I plan to stay here for a few days, but you know how these things go. Sometimes they never go to plan. If you watch my last vlog when I was in Bristol, you know what I'm saying, nothing ever goes to plan, man. So that's the plans for now, but I'll see what happens moving forward, man. So stay tuned to the vlog. We're going straight to the gig, and then we're going to figure it out for there.
Hear these words I'm saying, before you judge me first, we need to take care of yours if we're wanting this to work. There's too many people still starving on the street. Wayne's brought up in poverty, without any food to eat. For us to be arguing our politics, we need to tackle the problems that we're wanting to be fixed. Like why is there people still homeless on the street, sleeping in a clothes, trying to find some heat? And why is unemployment still sky high? And why do soldiers still get sent abroad to die? While these MPs are telling us lies, drug deaths and suicides are still on the rise.
Happening team, I'm now outside the venue, just got into Manny. This is the Ginger Nomad.
Call it a truce.
Call it a truce. Just introduce yourself, yeah.
I'm Stuart, I'm from Stockport. I moved to Yorkshire, my dad's from Aberdeen, and I was spawned here, and my dad used to work alongside.
Yeah, so if you call it a truce,
man.
just give it a truce.
Yeah, so I'm from Manchester, and not far from Stuart actually. Grew up in Levenshulme. And
we moved from the hospital, innit?
Yeah, man, I've been part of the 9 now for about 5 years, 6 years, putting on events and bringing people down, bringing people together. It's a good community vibe, and yeah, man, all around, and we're glad to have everyone here, linking up the North.
Yeah, so this is North Link, and this is the event that they do. We've got loads of artists from Glasgow here, some from Manchester, some from Edinburgh, and all over Scotland, man. So keep an eye out, stay tuned to the rest of the vlog, because you're going to see a wee bit of my set, and then what I'm up to later on in the day in Manchester.
Why do we steal for the poor, always making the wealthy rich, wasting the resources, no caring but the life we lived? Why do we vote in a system that they're designed to win, fighting good and evil, stuck in this life of sin? Why are we stuck in this place where we just waste away, being a slave for money, working hard every day? Why don't we stand up and take the power back, take full control of the decisions that we lack?
So that's me here outside the venue in Manchester. I've just went in, done a quick sound check, and everything is sounding good, man. The place is banging, it's massive. There's so many trips from Manchester, so many trips from Scotland, man. Big up North Link for getting me and putting this thing together. Big up the Ginger Nomad and Truths for putting this thing on as well, man. It's a really nice get together, do you know what I mean? So big up them. Also, in a mad twist of events, I was just going to book a hotel, and then my pal Matt has phoned me and he said that he's got an apartment with like 4 beds in it, man. So I'm going to save money on booking a a hotel, so I don't need to do that, do you know what I mean? And obviously my plans were to stay here until Sunday. He said that he's staying here until Monday, so I'm going to be able to stay with him, and hopefully I'll be able to sort a studio session while I'm here, a freestyle session, and maybe an interview and something like that as well, man. So aye, stay tuned. Cheers for watching the vlog. I've got loads of stuff planned, so let's see how it goes. If you watched the last vlog that I done, you've seen that nothing really goes to plan, especially when you're planning the tour fully independently, funding it all yourself, with nobody helping me set this up. So yeah, let's hope it goes to plan. Nothing really goes to plan, but of course you'll get all the footage on this vlog. And yeah man, cheers for watching and stay tuned to see what happens next.
I'll keep shouting this for the ones that have no voice. If you're still breathing new, then you've still got a choice to try and make a difference in this world that we live. It's all about the fight and the passion that you have. The will of the people will overthrow the enemy, and even if we die, we will leave a lasting legacy. And we'll never forget the people that came first, the ancestors that live inside all of us. They still push us forward in this never-ending fight. They give us the inspiration and guide us like a light, so we don't forget the way and we never lose hope, cause until the day we're free, we will never stop.
So that's me, just finished my set here in Manchester. It went well, a few technical issues here and there, man, but aye, it went well considering. Done a full set, man, and managed to kill it myself, man. So big up everybody that was there and that took in the set, man. Big up the Ginger Nomad and Truce for having me done, man, and getting the rest of the trips done as well, man. It was a nice wee gig, a nice venue. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, man, but that's me done after that, man. Gonna go get something to eat and then chill, man. But stay tuned on the vlog, cause I'm gonna try and sort out a studio session. I'm going to try and sort out a freestyle video and then sort out a wee radio interview as well, man. So aye, stay tuned on this vlog and I'll take you about, see what I get up to the rest of my time here in Manchester.
Why do we steal for the poor, always making the wealthy rich, wasting the resources, no caring about the life we lived? Why do we vote in a system that they're designed to win, fighting good and evil, stuck in this life of sin? Why are we stuck in this place where we just waste away, being a slave for money, working hard every day? Why don't we stand up and take the power back, take full control of the decisions that we lack?
Happening team, welcome back to the second day here on the vlog. I'm now in Manchester city centre. I've not really been up to much the day, to be honest. I've just been sightseeing, so I've been to a museum, been to an art gallery and a few different things, just kicking about the city centre and seeing what it's like, to be honest. My first thoughts are it's like a mini London but a bigger Glasgow, so there's loads of stuff to do here. It's really busy, but it's not as busy as London and it's not as quiet as Glasgow. So I'm enjoying my time so far. The gig last night was really good. I met a lot of good people, man, so hopefully I'll be able to set up a few studio sessions with the trips that I met last night, and yeah, just network and make connections while I'm doing here. So yeah, stay tuned to the day's vlog, see what I get up to in my time here in Manchester. So what's happened in another mad change of events, I was walking looking for a nautical illusion museum and I couldn't find it, man. So I've ended up just stumbling into the theatre, you know what I mean? I jumped in, was like, what's on? They told me there was like this thing on, it's billed as a savage comedy. So I was like, fuck it, man, never been to the theatre, let's go and let's see what the theatre is all about, you know what I mean? And what I've been trying to do with myself is like put myself in places that usually I think I shouldn't be in, do you know what I mean? So people for the scheme like myself, we think like people like us don't go to the museums, people like us don't go to theatre, people like us don't go to university, and so on and so on. But what I've been trying to do is just, yeah, kind of break through the stereotypes that is kind of forced upon you, and then you kind of just think them and then you become them. So I just came in just to see what a bit of the theatre is about. It might be crap. If it's crap, I'm just going to leave it. The ticket was like 30 quid, man, so it better be good, you know what I mean? Just here in Manchester, try to pass time, looking for stuff to do, man. So yeah, hopefully I'm able to set up a studio session tomorrow or the next day and work with a few people while I'm down here. If no, it's going to be fine, because obviously I'm going to be back down here on the 10th of July for something else anyway, so I'll just work with somebody before or after then. So aye, stay tuned and let's see what the theatre's all about. That's me just at the theatre, man. That was really mad, like something I've never seen before. It was like a play about two people that have got divorced. They're new in a new marriage, but they're on the honeymoon, and the same night they end up meeting each other in a hotel, then they end up running away with each other. It's mad, it was different, do you know what I mean? But it was funny as well, so it was like comedy. Yeah, it was cool. It was set in like the 1960s, so it's all like proper English way of talking and stuff like that, man. It was cool, so many questions, and so like it's made me think about loads of different stuff. Like the gig was really packed. It was like 30 quid a ticket, and people really like respect this art form more than music. And obviously nobody pays for music anymore, nobody pays for gigs that much, but people still pay for this stuff, so it's a really respected art form. Obviously learning all those lines will be pure hard as well, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I can tell why people respect it. I was in there with a different audience, different kinds of people, so like I said in the clip before, it's good to be around that stuff, kind of expand your brain and your way of thinking instead of letting those stereotypes kind of box you in, do you know what I mean? But I'm here in Piccadilly. What I'm probably going to do is get the bus back to the accommodation, get something to eat, go to sleep, message a few people for tomorrow, see if I can sort a studio session out tomorrow. I've got a tune ready to go, so hopefully I'll be meeting up with 2 Manchester artists and doing a tune with them, and then just see what else I can sort while I'm here, man. So cheers for watching the vlog, and yeah, it's hopefully going to get good. You'll see some more studio sessions, and you'll see some more clips of me actually networking with artists. So cheers for watching, and I'll see you on the next bit. Happening team, it's me, Jay Lee, and it's now day 3 here in Manchester. The day's been a packed day. We went and watched the Man U and Liverpool game. Big up Man U for winning that. And yeah, for the rest of the day, I'm going to jump into this Illusions Museum, see what trippy stuff they've got in here, and then later on I'm going to a gig with Spooky Bizzle, which is a grime DJ. He's a legend, pioneer in the scene. I was meant to go and do a gig with him on Thursday, the day before I came here, but I thought I'd just focus on the Manchester gig instead. So I'm actually end up going to be linking up with him in the end anyway. So I'm going to do that gig later on the night, and then hopefully the night after the gig or tomorrow morning I'm going to be hitting the studio with a few of the rappers from the gig, man. So I think in the end I'm going to get a studio session and then see what else we can do, man. It's been a long few days trying to sort that out, man. Been putting out posts, but big up everybody that's been helping in terms of that. And yeah, last night was good. Went and seen my first ever theatre show, man. Went and seen a play. Everybody for the scheme, man, go and see plays, because it's good, man. It's different. It's better than a movie. You know what I mean? They're actually acting right in front of your face, man. So plans are for the day, jump into this Illusion Museum, hit up the gig, then maybe the studio session tonight or tomorrow. But stay posted and let's see where I end up here on the All Nothing Tour vlog part 2.
Yeah, I'm pure tripping, man. I'm pure tripping.
Let me just go and grab this card. What? 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 That's me just at that Optical Illusions Museum. To be honest, it was decent. Some of the things definitely got me, man. They were trippy. The mad thing that goes round like a spiral and you're walking on it, feels like you're going to flip out, man. You know what I mean? And the card trick and all that. It's good. Mostly for Wayne's though, you know what I mean? But 25 quid to get in that, that's no good, man. Manchester City Council, fix up, man, because things like that need to be more accessible for people. Even people that's coming here, you know what I mean? It took like 10 minutes for me to walk around. I walked around it again, but anyway, let's no complain. Let's no dampen the spirits here on the vlog. So for the next part of the vlog, I'm going to try and travel to one of my pals that's putting on a gig down here. He's booked DJ Spooky to play. He's a grime pioneer. There's a few other rappers that's booked as well. Red Venom, an MC from down here called Rax, and Iscam as well, and a few others, man. So I'm going to go there later after I get something to eat and that, get a shower, head out there, try and find a place and see if I can get a chance to jump up on the mic and hopefully meet DJ Spooky. So stay tuned here on the All or Nothing Tour Diaries Part 2 with me, Jay Lee. I'm now on my way to the gig that I was talking about on the previous part of the vlog. This has got Spooky Bizzle and a few other local Manchester acts booked as well. But a wee funny story, when I was on my way here in the taxi, I spoke to the taxi driver and I was saying to him I'm having some difficulty trying to book studio, finding rappers to work with and stuff like that. He ended up saying that he knows H, he plays tennis with H and stuff like that. I don't know how true it was, but he's going to hook me up with a studio session tomorrow. Said he knew like Fredo and stuff like that as well, man. So just by chance, I got into the taxi, spoke to him, said I was up for Glasgow playing a gig and stuff like that, and he said he was up for helping me out and getting a studio session, man. So that's what it's all about, man. It's just getting out and doing stuff, do you know what I mean? And then you end up speaking to people that know somebody, and then they can get you a studio session and maybe get you a feature with somebody on a track, do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, that's what it's all about, man. So just like I was saying about the theatre thing earlier on in the vlog, get out, push yourself to do things that you don't usually do, and yeah, man, that's what it's all about. But as you can see, the sirens are behind me. I hope that's not to come and arrest me, and I hope I can make it to this venue, because it's been hard to find. Earlier on I was trying to find it, couldn't find it, went home, wasn't going to come to the gig, but like I said, by chance I phoned the taxi driver, said he could hook me up with studio and stuff like that, man. So that's a promising connection. Hopefully I can find the venue, get in, see a bit of Spooky Bizzle, because I was meant to play a gig with him on Thursday before I came down here, but I ended up not doing it because I wanted to just focus on the Manchester gig. So yeah, man, I'm here. Stay tuned on the vlog to see some of the gig with Spooky Bizzle and the rest of the trips. And there you have it, trips. That's the end of the third day here in Manchester. Big up all the rappers that I got to connect with, big up all the DJs, big up Spooky Bizzle. Got the chance to meet him and spit with a few other MCs, which is good because you don't really get to do much stuff like that up in Glasgow, do you know what I mean? There's not much stuff like that up there. But yeah, it was definitely worth it, man. We found it in the end. That was the hardest venue that I ever had to find, man. Honestly, usually I get to the venue straight away and it's sound, but apparently the venue was changed locations at the end, and like the place was called the Hideout. That's been shut down, but there was a place next to it that I walked into, no word of a lie. I buzzed through the door, walked up again, buzzed through the other door, and I walked in. This place just didn't seem like it was the place, to be honest. And then a bird walked by me, full dominatrix gear, stilettos and everything, and I just asked the bird on reception, I was like, is this the Hideout? And she's like, nah. And I messaged the guy and I was on my way to the other venue, and I was like, bro, I think I just walked into a brothel. And when I got to the venue, the real venue, the guy was like, aye, that's an actual brothel, man. So I walked into a brothel by mistake. It was loads of running about, man, loads of taxis, man. I think I'm like 60 quid down just on taxis, but we got there in the end. Some good stories that I have to tell the trips once I get back to Glasgow. And aye, man, big up everybody that ran the event, big up everybody I was there and everybody that I got to spit with. Stay tuned on this vlog, because tomorrow we've got a studio session with some rappers from Manny and different parts of the UK as well, man. So hopefully I can lay the tune and we can get that done, and then that'll be me out of Manchester, back to Glasgow, and then the next day it's going to be the 14th of May in Glasgow, then the 15th of May in Newcastle, then a string of dates for the All or Nothing tour here in the UK. So cheers for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next part. Happening team, it's now the next day in Manchester. This will be my 4th day here. Last night was class, man. It was good just to spit with some other MCs, like proper grime style, man, just spitting the bars what you've got while the DJ was mixing and stuff like that, man. So yeah, it was good to experience that, man. Good to meet Spooky Bizzle. Got a few photos in that with the Scotland flag, so representing Scotland, representing Scheme Hing as always. Now the plans for the day is go and get something to eat, at the Wetherspoons as you do, and then hit up the boys for studio time. I think I'm going to be recording with them at about 2 PM. It's now 10:30 or something like that, man, so just try to find the Wetherspoons, get them on, screen them a message, chase that up, and then possibly hit the studio later on the day. Surprisingly, the guy that I was in the taxiway last night, the taxi driver, he hit me up, well, his pal hit me up and said he could get me in the studio the day as well. So like 25 quid for an hour, man, which is reasonable. Mixing masters it as well, and he could possibly jump on the track with me, so I might fit in both of the studio sessions and then book another hotel and stay here another day. Because I stayed with my mucker Matt, that saved me on hotels, so I've got a bit more money than I would have expected to have, kind of thing, so I can just get in a hotel here, do the 2 studio sessions, hopefully get 2 tunes, and then travel back to Glasgow the morrow, which would be Tuesday. So I'm going to figure out as I go, man. I might just do 1 studio session and then just get the train back up to Glasgow, man, but I'll see how it goes, innit? I'll see how it goes. Stay tuned and see what happens on the 4th day of me being in Manchester on the All or Nothing tour with me, Jay Lee.
Why do we steal for the poor, always making the wealthy rich, wasting their resources, no caring about the life we lived? Why do we vote in a system that they're designed to win, fighting good and evil, stuck in this life of sin? Why are we stuck in this place where we just waste away, being a slave for money, working hard every day? Why don't we stand up and take the power back, take full control of the decisions that we lack?
Schemes to the ends, we're ready attack. Make on back, ahead of the pack. For the aim of the Glasgow cats and look backs. Make bullshit, we spit facts. Represent when we run these tracks. Money on the map, Glasgow my back. For the schemes to the ends, we're ready attack. Money on the map, Glasgow my back. For the schemes to the ends, we're ready attack. Make on back, ahead of the pack. For the aim of the Glasgow cats and look backs. Make bullshit, we spit facts. Represent when we run these tracks. Money on the map, Glasgow my back. For the schemes to the ends, we're ready attack.
Can he control me like a remote? When it comes to Scotland, I'm the GOAT. Look at these MCs, what have they got? Nothing but weak bars, man, it's a joke. They're ratting for 5 minutes, then they forgot. They do a few gigs in a pub, then they stop. Can it be good when you've got no hope? Going downhill, that's a slippery slope. Only a few real ones still here, still going strong after 10 years. Putting in work, won't back down. Need to step up when we come run. They walk in the park, that's a mission in the jungle. On this path, try not to stumble. I've seen men twice your size crumble, so remember, always stay humble.
Aye, bad.
What's happening, team? It's me, Jay Lee. I've just hit the studio with my man Ads. Just recorded 2 brand new tunes here in Manchester, and I just wanted him to tell yous a bit about himself and how yous can get a hold of him if you're ever in Manchester looking for a studio.
Yes, people, it's a Cloud9 studio. You can get hold of us on Instagram and TikTok. We're a community studio. We're new and upcoming in Manchester, near town, in Cheetah Mill. You know, and we're doing cheap prices, affordable, reasonable prices for high quality mixes. You know, we do dry hires as well, so if you ever need to rent the space out, come down, forget Pirates down the road, forget them lot.
Yeah, man, and for 25 quid as well, there was an engineer in there engineering that while I was doing it, adding all the wee nice touches and obviously giving advice where it's like, oh, better vocal projection, this and that.
Yeah.
So it's definitely worth 25 quid an hour as well, and obviously if you book more hours, you get more time as well. So
exactly, and you know, any artist that comes to record, we make sure we help them, artist development, give advice, you know, it's all about positive energy, you know.
Yeah, man, so how can the people get a hold of you if they want to book studio?
If you ever want to book in, you can call the number 079043477027, or you can message us on Instagram or TikTok, Cloud9 Studio. Thank you, people.
Yeah, man, so that's me, Jay Lee, and Ads. Stay tuned to the vlog to see what happens in the next part of the vlog, but that's the studio session done. Managed to get 2 tunes, attend a gig last night and everything like that, man, so stay tuned to see what happens next.
Love.
There you have it, trips. That was the studio session here in Manchester. Was a productive one. I ended up getting 2 tunes done within an hour, man, but honestly, see the trip to get here, man, it was a pain, man. I jumped on the tram took me to the wrong bit, got off the tram, tried to phone a taxi wouldn't come, jump on the tram again, had to try and phone a different taxi company, so I had to go into a shop, just normal corner shop, asked the guy for a number, he gave me a taxi number, and I got here in the end, an hour late, but I got here, you know what I mean? And this studio was actually based in the legendary Berrynunes Road, so if you know Bugsy Malone, he mentions this road a lot in his tunes, man. So the studio is in the heart of Manchester, and like he said, a few boys that I was gigging with last night, they've been here to record, and it's kind of like a wee hub for the Manchester music scene, which is good, man, you know what I mean? It's good value for money that there, you know what I mean? So I would definitely advise any people to come down and get a go, man. So aye, stay tuned on the vlog to see what I get up to next. Will I get another night here in Manchester? Will I just buy a hotel? Because obviously I've been saving money on the hotels because I was staying with my mucker Matt. So I can either buy a hotel, be here for another night, or just go back up to Glasgow. You stay tuned to see what I end up doing in the end. So trips, it's been decided for me. I'm going to have to spend one more night here in Manchester because I actually missed my train. After I finished the studio session, it took me ages to try and find Piccadilly station because I never actually go off at this station. If you can remember, I go off at Deansgate station, and that was just round the corner for the venue that I was performing at. But now I'm going to need to go book a hotel, try and find somewhere that's cheap enough because we're doing it on a budget. So can I find a hotel cheap enough in the city of Manchester? You're going to have to wait and find out. Then on the schedule for tomorrow, I'm going to get up, try and get up a wee bit early and go and do some more things that I can do here in Manchester. Maybe there's an open mic I can hit up, maybe there's some other rappers that want to work. I doubt it though, because it was hard enough to find the ones that I did work with and book the studio session and stuff like that, man. But aye, that's it, man. I'm stuck in Manchester for the night. Could be worse places I could be stuck, to be honest, man. This is alright, it's not that bad. Like I said before, it's kind of like a bigger Glasgow and a mini London. So aye, I'm stuck here for another night. Stay tuned to see what I get up to. For the rest of this night, I'll show you my budget hotel and then we'll see what happens tomorrow. So this is the look at tonight's hotel. Yeah, this is in the Ibis budget hotel. As you can see, it sleeps 3 people because the one with 2 single beds was the same price as this, and I wanted a double bed for my room. So aye, somebody could be keeping up there if they were here the night, but it's just me. Let's size that telly, man, that's criminal. State of that, you know what I mean? This is the sink. No kettle, I see, so there's no tea for me. I think you have to go down the stairs to do it. That looks like a decent shower, man. Be in there, man, pure hot box on it, do you know what I mean? The steam room. That's the toilet, man, look at the size of that. That is well small. Whoops. I don't even know where the light is for it, man, so I'll be pushing in the dark. But aye, that's what 30 quid a night gets you in Manchester. I think it was like 29 quid, man, but basically 30 quid. So now, go away and I'll see you in the morning. Happening team, it's now the next day and that marks 5 days that I've been in Manchester. Yesterday was good, ended up fitting in the studio session with ads and that over in Berry News Road. As you've seen, it was right next to Strangeways prison, so I ended up seeing the jail. I've heard loads of things about that jail, all for the wrong reasons of course, but luckily I didn't end up in there and I'm still free here kicking about in Manchester. The day before that, the Sunday, ended up fitting in the gig with Spooky Bizzle and that, man, so aye, that was really good as well, man. I think my days here have been productive. I was able to fit in more than expected. Obviously I was just down here to play one gig on Friday with Truths and the Ginger Nomad, North Lincoln that, but I managed to make the most of my time while I was here and fit in a few other things. So what's on the agenda for the day is I'm trying to go to the Trafford Centre to see what's in there. I think there's a few things that I can do before catching my last train back up to Glasgow. I'll need to Google the trains and see what time they're at, but the thing that I've not told you as well is I don't actually have internet, so I'm doing all of this with just Wi-Fi connections that I can get for like McDonald's and other places like that as well, man. So that's a triumph in itself. I've been doing all of this with the internet. So stay tuned and let's see what I get up to the day, and let's hope I can catch my next train because my bank balance is looking pretty low. I don't think I'll be able to afford another night here in Manchester, or else I'll be sleeping on the street, man. So aye, stay tuned and let's see what I got up to for my 5th day here in Manchester.
Why do we steal for the poor, always making the wealthy rich, wasting the resources, no caring about the life we lived? Why do we vote in a system that they're designed to win, fighting good and evil, stuck in this life of sin? Why are we stuck in this place where we just waste away, being a slave for money, working hard every day? Why don't we stand up and take the power back, take full control of the decisions that we lack?
So I just had to jump on a tram to get to Pomona, and then jump on another tram to get to the Trafford Centre. But just a wee thing I wanted to add about the trams up here. So there's no ticket inspectors on any of the trams. They just have like these card machines, and they just trust that people's going to scan their card and just go on the tram paying, do you know what I mean? But it's not like Edinburgh trams where obviously there's ticket inspectors and nothing. So every tram that I've got on my full time here in Manchester has been free. So big up Manchester City Council for trying to save money on ticket inspectors and trusting the people are going to pay. They say there's like 150 quid fine if you get caught or something, but obviously I'm just going to play the tourist card and be like, oh, I didn't know, I've never been here, blah blah blah, which is actual facts to a certain extent, do you know what I mean? So I'm waiting here for the second tram of the day already. Also, the Ibis checkout time was 12 as well. Man, that's decent. Most checkouts are like 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning and all that, man. So big up Ibis, man, because I got a wee bit of a long lie. I was up all night editing this vlog till probably about like 2:30, 3, do you know what I mean? So I hope you appreciate the vlog. Don't forget to like, comment on the vlog, let me know what you think. If you want a shorter one next time, then let me know, because obviously we've got the Glasgow date coming up the 14th of May, and then another Newcastle date coming up on the next day on the 15th of May. So let me know in the comments what you want to see on this channel and what you want the vlogs to be about, because obviously this one has been all mixed different kinds of stuff. Gone to theatre, gone to like museums, and gone to that mad optical illusions thing, man. That was pretty cool, man, but Manchester fix up on the prices for that stuff, you know what I mean? So stay tuned and see what I get up to at the Trafford Centre.
Why do we steal for the poor, always making the wealthy rich, wasting the resources, no caring about the life we lived? Why do we vote in a system that they're designed to win, fighting good and evil, stuck in this life of sin? Why are we stuck in this place where we just waste away, being a slave for money, working hard every day? Why don't we stand up and take the power back, take full control of the decisions that we lack?
So after me just doing that last wee bit about the trams all being free, I go to this station, I didn't know what it's called, near Trafford, man, and there was hundreds of people on high vises, man. They're like, you got a ticket and that? And I'm like, no. And these guys like, you need to get off and speak to the other guy. I'm like, can I just buy a ticket off of you? And he's like, nah, you have to get off and speak to that guy. So I spoke to the guy, and he's like, it's 150 quid fine. He's like, is it your first time here and that? I was like, aye bro, I'm from Glasgow, it's my first time being here and it. And he's like, right, okay, I'll let you off this time. You just need to scan on and off when you get on the tram kind of thing, man. And it's like, it's not like the Edinburgh one. Usually you can just get on that one and just buy a ticket off the guy or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, mad. At least I never got the 150 quid fine, you know what I'm saying? And we're still on the way to the Trafford Centre to see what's going to happen, what is there for me to do right there. I don't even know if there is things for me to do there. I heard a few things, but yeah, I'll wait and see when I'm there, see the prices of these things if I can do it, because obviously my bank balance isn't looking too good after this journey, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens, so stay tuned and I'll see you in the next part.
Hear these words I'm saying before you judge me. First we need to take care of yours if we're wanting this to work. There's too many people still starving on the street. Wayne's brought up in poverty without any food to eat. For us to be arguing our politics, we need to tackle the problems that we're wanting to be fixed. Like why is there people still homeless on the street, sleeping in a clothes, trying to find some heat? And why is unemployment still sky high? And why do soldiers still get sent abroad to die? While these MPs are telling us lies, drug deaths and suicides are still on the rise.
So that's me now here in the Trafford Centre, man. This place is giant. I got lost 2 seconds through the door, man. I came in at the wrong bit and I ended up in all the clay section, man. I'm like, I'm not in here to buy clays, I'm in here to see what activities are going to be happening. So I think the first protocol while I'm down here is to get something to eat, man, because it's like 2 o'clock in the day and I had nothing to eat, man. I'm starting to feel a wee bit peckish, you know what I mean? So, I want to go about, see what food shops there is, get something to eat, and then plan for there. I want to see if there's some kind of activities. I've heard there's loads of good stuff down here, man, so hopefully there's something cheap I can do since I'm on a budget, and then try and catch the last train home to Glasgow.
I'll keep shouting this for the ones that have no voice. If you're still breathing new, then you've still got a choice to try and make a difference in this world that we live. It's all about the fight and the passion that you have. The will of the people will overthrow the enemy, and even if we die, we will leave a lasting legacy. And we'll never forget the people that came first, the ancestors that live inside all of us. They still push us forward in this never-ending fight. They give us the inspiration and guide us like a light, so we don't forget the way and we never lose hope, cause until the day we're free, we will never stop.
So that's me now, found the Scran. I've came to Slim Chickens here in the Trafford Centre. I've never been here before, so I wanted to get a go. I'm sick of burgers, so today I got a buffalo meal. This is the wrap with chips and blue cheese sauce as well. And just for something on the side that I've never seen anywhere before was the buffalo toast. So I'm going to give that a go as well. Smells like garlicky. Then it's just like fried bread. Kind of garlicky. Let's give the blue cheese sauce a go. Smells mad. Maybe I shouldn't have got this sauce. It's different. It's powerful. Yeah, it's decent. Fried bread is fried bread, isn't it? This is the buffalo wrap. Looks decent. Some nice salad and veg and stuff in there. Let's try it on its own, then with the sauce. No much meat. A lot of veg and lettuce. That's what I like. The sauce. Slightly chilly as well. And the wrap is green. What's that about? Does that mean it's got like some herbs and spices in it? Let's try it with the sauce. Yeah, it goes nice. Slightly spicy. Let's try some of the fries. We've got a wee season on them as well. Yeah, they're all decent. The full meal was like 11 quid something. That's decent. That's a good price here in Manchester. Don't forget to go and follow my other channel, Scram, where I do food reviews. I'm also going to start cooking on that channel as well. Got a few ideas, so just putting that into place. Go and subscribe to the channel. It's pretty low on subs. Once I get it to 100 subs, then I'll start uploading proper videos on it. So I've been G Lee, this has been Scram. Stay tuned to see what happens on the next part of the vlog.
Why do we steal for the poor, always making the wealthy rich, wasting the resources, no caring about the life we lived? Why do we vote in a system that they're designed to win, fighting good and evil, stuck in this life of sin? Why are we stuck in this place where we just waste away, being a slave for money, working hard every day? Why don't we stand up and take the power back, take full control of the decisions that we lack?
So that's me back where I started the vlog, here in Glasgow City Central, man. After the Trafford Centre, I just got something to eat and then just went back to catch the last train back to Glasgow. So that's me here. I think it was a good trip to Manchester. I'd done more than what I was supposed to do, so bearing in mind I was only booked there to do one gig on the Friday, but I pushed to get that studio session, I pushed to do that other gig with Spooky Bizzle, and I pushed to go and make connections with all the other people at the gigs, man. So for me, that's what it's all about, man. It's just meeting people, connected with them, and try to push this Scottish hip hop thing as far as I can. So I appreciate everybody for watching the vlog. Give the video a like if you made it this far. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Don't forget, the next gig is the 14th of May in McCool's in Glasgow. It's a North East takeover featuring some of the best rappers for Newcastle and some of the best rappers for Glasgow. Also a musician for Bulgaria is going to be there as well. And then the very next day, the 15th of May, I'm back doing Newcastle to play the Globe with some other amazing rappers for Newcastle. So keep an eye out for that vlog. I think it's literally less than a week's time I'm going to be doing that. So keep an eye on the Instagram. Don't forget to follow me, jlee @_CCTV on all social media platforms to keep up to date with everything that I'm doing in terms of the tour, my future releases and all that stuff. So cheers again for watching. I've been Lee. This is the All or Nothing Tour Diaries Part 2, and I'll see you on the next one.